Let's ride.
Marvel has announced its new plans and casting choices for Ghost Rider. In this video, I will explain all the plans made for the new Ghost Rider set to appear in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the old Ghost Rider we will see in Avengers Doomsday. Because Ghost Rider will not only appear in multiverse films, but also in the series and movies that will come after Secret Wars. However, some people are wondering why a character like Ghost Rider will be so important in Avengers Doomsday. If you were thinking, why would Ghost Rider be important in such a large-scale multiverse film? Then you are completely mistaken. While I explain all the details, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video so you won't miss any upcoming videos and will be instantly informed. First, I will explain the importance of Ghost Rider in Avengers Doomsday. Nicolas Cage will return as Ghost Rider in Avengers Doomsday. In fact, there were already a few scenes in the concept designs of Deadpool and Wolverine that showed the character's return. Nicolas Cage had taken a break from acting for a while, but he is now actively back. He will even portray Peter Parker in the Spider-Man Noir series, which will be released on Prime Video. Since he previously voiced Spider-Man Noir in the Spider-Verse series, Sony has made a deal with him to appear in the live-action series as well. They will feature Ghost Rider in Deadpool and Wolverine, but because they couldn't reach an agreement with Sony, they weren't able to show either Spider-Man's face or Ghost Rider. Can you believe it? Marvel Studios couldn't even show the face of MCU's Spider-Man because the first Ghost Rider films starring Nicolas Cage were produced by Sony Pictures. However, considering that Spider-Man will be one of the main characters in Avengers Doomsday and that the story will connect to Spider-Man 4, it is nearly impossible that they won't reach an agreement with Sony this time. Ghost Rider will be used as a character in Avengers Doomsday, and he has a very important role. First of all, Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider will appear as the binding force of his own universe. A universe's binding force is the main character that ensures its survival. Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider was the only known superpowered being in his universe. This is why TVA will also recruit Ghost Rider into the team they assemble to stop Kang's council. Even if Ghost Rider were not in Avengers Doomsday, TVA would have pruned him and sent him to the void before. This means TVA was well aware that Ghost Rider was a binding force. However, what makes Ghost Rider special is not just being a binding force. In Avengers Doomsday, Doctor Doom, along with Scarlet Witch, will attempt to merge all universes. This means that Wanda's definite return will be in Avengers Doomsday. There are only two things that can stop Wanda's chaos magic. First, the Vishanti spells, and second, the powers of Ghost Rider. Since the Book of Vishanti was destroyed in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, neither Strange nor Wong can stop Wanda's chaos magic. However, Ghost Rider is immune to chaos magic. None of Wanda's spells can harm Ghost Rider. Since Ghost Rider wields the powers of Zarathos, he has resistance to reality warping. Therefore, while no one dares to challenge Wanda, Ghost Rider will be able to. The biggest reason why Ghost Rider is so important for Avengers Doomsday is actually this. Just think about it, even Doctor Doom cannot cast spells that affect Ghost Rider. After all, the strongest witch we have ever seen in the MCU was Scarlet Witch, and now we are talking about a character even stronger than her. That character is Ghost Rider. If there is someone who can stop Wanda and Doom, it can be none other than Ghost Rider. Of course, Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider did not have as extensive powers as the original Ghost Rider. However, if the Ghost Rider we will see in Avengers Doomsday is going to be the Angel Rider, as seen at the end of the second film, then we would be watching a perfect character. Because, as a Ghost Rider form possessing all of Zarathos' insane powers, he would completely destroy Wanda. Even though neither X nor other sources write about why Ghost Rider is so important, the real reason is precisely this. Now, if you are ready, let's move on to who will be the Johnny Blaze appearing in the MCU. Marvel has already determined in which projects it will use Ghost Rider. They especially want to include Ghost Rider in the Midnight Suns project, and the actor they prefer for the role is Ryan Gosling. Of course, Ryan Gosling is only a candidate at this stage, meaning it cannot be said that he has officially accepted the role. However, because he resembles Johnny Blaze from the comics, Ryan Gosling is Marvel's primary choice for the role. But will the MCU's Ghost Rider movie come before Secret Wars, or will it come after? We don't know this for certain, because if we're going to see Nicolas Cage in Doomsday, I don't think the MCU will be in a hurry to introduce Ghost Rider. Marvel's overall plan to use all the characters at its disposal is mostly focused on the post-Secret Wars period. However, we do have some information in the Midnight Suns project. We will see Wong instead of Doctor Strange. This means that Strange is still hanging out with Klee and has not returned to Earth yet. So, it is still possible for the MCU to introduce Ghost Rider before the Secret Wars movie, but we don't know for sure whether they will use him in major multiverse films. Additionally, it is worth noting that Midnight Suns is expected to be a Disney Plus production rather than a theatrical film. Some of the characters we will see in Midnight Suns will also be introduced in this year's Daredevil Born Again series. Even in this series, they might start gathering certain key members of the team, because later this year, in the Ironheart series coming to Disney Plus, we will definitely and clearly see Mephisto. Yes, this time, I am saying it with certainty because they have already cast the actor, and they even showed the villain hood in the official trailers. If they introduce Mephisto, it will pave the way for Ghost Rider, and we might even see the original Ghost Rider in the MCU as early as 2026. The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series had already shown Johnny Blaze's Ghost Rider. However, years have passed since then, and they need to explain why Ghost Rider has been absent all this time. This means that Marvel will not tell a new origin story for Johnny Blaze in the MCU. Just like with Spider-Man, they will introduce the character in the first project where they want to use him. Marvel has slowly been integrating all of its previously released series into the MCU. All the shows that were once released on other platforms are now officially considered part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, at this point, there is a situation where Johnny Blaze in the MCU had transferred his powers to Robbie Reyes. In other words, Johnny Blaze currently has no special powers left and continues his life as an ordinary human. For him to become Ghost Rider again, he would need to make a deal with Mephisto once more, and for this to happen, new series must be released. As you know, since Johnny Blaze will be Mephisto's favorite, there will definitely be scenes referencing Ghost Rider in the Ironheart series. Ghost Rider's path in the MCU will open in 2025, meaning that the series and movies we will watch in 2025 will actually pave the way for the Ghost Rider character. Of course, I don't know whether you would prefer to see the MCU's Ghost Rider or Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider more. But generally, if Marvel is bringing a character from the multiverse, they tend to keep their own universe's version of the character in the background. And as far as we know, after the Avengers Doomsday movie, many new projects set in the MCU will follow. For example, Spider-Man 4, Thor 5, and Doctor Strange 3. In addition to these, there are also other series set to be released on Disney Plus. For example, Hawkeye Season 2 has been officially confirmed, so perhaps one of the series that will be released in 2026 could be Midnight Suns. Yes, friends, I hope you like the content I prepared. If there are other videos you would like to see, don't forget to write them in the comments. That's all from me for now. Take care and goodbye.